Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. Any position works. You can be lying down if you need to. You can be sitting in a formal meditation posture if you like. You really just want to find something that's comfortable and sturdy. You don't want to fall asleep during the practice yet. You don't also want to have to shift and move your leg and worry about this and worry about that position when you're meditating. Just find what works for you. We also keep our eyes open during this practice. However, if you have learned to practice with your eyes closed and you feel more comfortable doing so, feel free to do so. There are no hindrances here. But of course, if your eyes are open, leave the screen alone and just drop them down gently below you, either staring at the floor or your desk or the carpet, whatever's just below you. We're not staring intently and having basically a staring contest with the floor, but we're also not zoned out, blurry, and kind of sluggish. We just have a gentle, clear gaze directed softly downwards. You're in a comfortable seated position and your eyes are either closed or open, directed downward. Let's begin by taking 3 full deep breaths into the nose and out through the mouth. In, out, in, out, in, and out. Wonderful. Just invite this moment, allowing it to be just as it is, not trying to change it, not trying to get one up on it, but rather accepting the way things are, saying yes to what is, allowing everything to be here and now, just as it is. And kind of putting our analytical and critical mind, giving it a little bit of a rest, and making way to just being here now. Being here now with no agenda, no purpose, no intention. But maybe you'll notice how the mind is not really capable of doing this, or thoughts at least, keep talking. They keep saying, hey, listen to me right now. This is important. You need to plan your dinner. You need to worry about that argument you had. What about the bills? They haven't been paid. Whatever. But meditation isn't about shutting these thoughts off. It's not about changing thoughts or becoming positive, nothing like that. Only we just learn in the beginning to leave them alone. Allowing thoughts to come and go as they please, just not giving them our full attention. Noticing them, but not pushing them away. Noticing them and not following them. And we do this with a useful method, of course, which is to pay attention instead of thinking to something that happens presently, something that isn't of the past or the future, something that happens before thinking arises. And that, of course, is the coming and going sensations of breathing. Notice where your attention is right now. For most of us, we feel like our attention is situated in our forehead, or maybe a little bit behind it, and in between our ears, behind our eyes. We kind of feel to exist above our feet. We feel that our feet are further away from us than our neck, because we feel to be in the head. And see if you could just drop this point of view to the coming and going sensations of breathing. You could feel the breath in the nose, the chest, the lower belly, or anywhere in between. Just find where you feel it most prominently. And just stay with it. And I'm probably interrupting you thinking right now, already losing sight of the breath. But this is okay. Let that thought continue on. Don't push it away. Don't shut it off. Just return to the breath. As Shunyo Suzuki says, during meditation, we let the front door and the back door of our minds be completely open. Let thoughts come and go as they please. Just don't serve them any tea, because then they will want to stay. So let your thoughts run amok. Don't serve them the tea of your attention. Simply remain with breathing. Come back. Come back to the breath. Gently, effortlessly. Wake up. Wake up from thinking. Return to the breath, rising and falling. come back. No expectations, nothing to strive for. Nothing to experience. This moment is before thinking comes up. This moment is. Thoughts don't run the show. Thoughts can only talk about the show. And if we pay attention to thoughts, we will miss the show. The show of our lives. This moment alone. So leave the chatter. Notice what is. Completely let go. And rest. All right, you can look at the screen. You know, it could be maybe when you clicked on this video, especially if you're normal, or I'm sorry, a regular shower up, a person who regularly shows up to this channel, goodness. Maybe you see the 20-minute mark and you're like, another 20-minute video. Maybe I'll do something else today. Oh, that's too long for me. I'm not really good at it yet. I needed more practice with the 10-minute meditations. I don't, or you can do the 20-minute videos, but you're more frustrated and you just kind of figure something else to do. I'll listen to a talk on YouTube instead about Dharma practice or about meditation. That'll make me feel better. And there's a lot of questions about motivation when it comes to this practice. But I have to be honest with you. The motivation when it comes to practicing every day doesn't matter. Motivation is crap. It won't help you. It won't solve your problems. Because some days we're motivated, some days we're not. And if we only do things based on our feelings, then we are following our minds, which of course perpetuates the problem. I don't really feel like I want to go. So you go do that. Sit anyway. If you're really motivated to practice, just sit. If you're really not wanting to practice meditation today, just sit anyway. If you're suffering really bad and you just don't know what to do, sit. If you're tired, sit. Sit. Do it. You have to do it for it to work. For the practice to take place, you can't just rely on YouTube videos and you can't rely on your mind. Your mind will tell you 1,000 things. Maybe today I'll go over here, but I don't really feel like, I feel really good today. I probably don't need a meditation. I think that maybe to sit. This practice goes beyond our minds. It's not about thoughts. It's recognizing what is before thinking arises. How can we actually see that if we're always following our thinking? So forget motivation. When it's time to sit, just sit. If it's 20 minutes, it's 20 minutes. If it's an hour, it's an hour. If it's 10 minutes, it's a 10-minute meditation. We don't get up, we don't do our own thing, we don't follow our minds, because it won't help you. Because when you're in a bad mood, it's because we're following our minds. You ever have a bad day and you're like, oh, this whole day just sucks. And like, I have bad days. I know what it is. But we perpetuate it during that day by following our thoughts. So practice is this consistent line that never stops. Just go, just go. Happy, sad, happy, sad, happy, sad, happy, sad. Just go, just go. Keep practicing. Tragedy strikes. Everything happens. All these problems just keep going. Never ends. It never ends. So forget trying to be motivated. Don't come to practice based on your motivation. It's not about your motivation. It's not about you and your thoughts. It's about what is. So just sit. Thank you for showing up today. And if you've made it this far in the video, good job on sitting. Keep doing it. And as always, and without exception, I'll see you tomorrow.